I feel so grungy this morning. I haven't even washed my face yet. What time is it? 8:45. I'm snooping, seeing what the neighbors are doing. All they're doing is sitting in their car in the driveway about to back out. I'm not snooping, I'm just watching. My other neighbors are already gone. They sat in their cars until they were ready to back out. I object to my kids saying that I snoop. I don't snoop. I watch with interest as people clean the snow off their cars. It's -11 out there, I think. Yep. And the sort of fine snow is coming down. We're supposed to have that happening all morning at least. And then just grayness this afternoon. Oh, there's actually, no, it's supposed to snow. Who knows how long. Had a panic moment yesterday. I wanted to play some music for my students. A particular song that I'd picked up for them. And my iPod wouldn't work. I just got it. I'd gotten it ready on the weekend. Had the music loaded. It was the only... Oh no, it was this... I know what happened. Yeah, I used it on Wednesday night. Why? I didn't think I left it running. I didn't leave it running. I thought I had it turned off the last time I used it on Wednesday night, but obviously when I tried to use it yesterday, when I tried to start it, it grudgingly came up with half a screen. Oh no, you know, and then a quarter of screen, and then it got, you know, little lines going across it. I'm going, what is going on? And obviously I couldn't play my song. Came home, tried to talk to my son on FaceTime or FaceTime, and he didn't hear me ringing, and I didn't feel like really calling him because I wanted him to be looking, because I wanted to see what was happening with my iPhone. I thought, well, with my iPod. And since he didn't answer, I went, I'll just plug it in and see what happens. Maybe that'll, you know, rev it up. I plugged it in, and all of a sudden I saw a message on the screen, very faint, and then all of a sudden it was stronger, and it said, you know, drastically low battery or something like that. And I went, okay. It was only a drained battery, nothing serious. And now it's just fine. So obviously when I used it on Wednesday, I accidentally left it running. And it kept running. I did not want to have to replace my iPod. Yeah. It's not 9 o'clock, and as usual, I'm going to do as much as I can today. being is I didn't use that much of my prepared stuff last week. I'm good for this week, so I should have an easy time of it. I should. Yeah, because I have, oh, I'm so good for this week. Ow. My back still hurts. Advil all week. Gradually getting better. But I know, well, every time I sit down, maybe, at breakfast or at lunchtime or dinner time, when I get up, it's stiffened up. Anytime I sit down at school, if I'm working on something at my desk, when I get up, it's stiffened up. When I walk around, it loosens up, and no problem. But when I sit down, it's still there. We walk it around. We went to Rona, then walked around the mall. Actually, I had dinner at the mall. Holy smokes. We were coming back from Guelph. We were looking at toilets and talking to the tile expert there, getting advice from him. And there was nothing in terms of leftovers at home. So I said, what are we going to do for supper? And my husband said, what do you want to do for supper? And I said, I don't know. And he says, well, why don't we go to Pizza Hut? And I went, they're so slow. And I went, yeah, probably be just as fast, going home and making supper. And I went, yeah, it'd be just as slow, exactly. I'm hungry. I said, I know. Why don't we go to Tim Hortons at the mall? And they've got, decent food. Well, no, it's not. Crap. And then get my lottery ticket and go home. And then, yeah, that's good. That'll be fast. So we went to the mall, and we saw the lineup at the Tim Hortons, and we saw no lineup at the store, at the restaurant next to it, which was a Thai restaurant, which we had never tried. We don't eat at the mall. We don't eat at the food court. My husband said, why don't we try that? I went, yeah, why not? Went there, got some pad thai, watched a ringette game in front of us in the arena. Our mall, Cambridge Centre Mall, has a gorgeous ice rink right by the food court. Tim Hortons, food court, ice rink. What more could you ask? So we sat and had our pad thai, watched the ringette, walked around the mall, got my lottery ticket, went home. It was a pretty nice evening. And then discovered that the Leafs were playing last night, and what the heck, they won. So that's 2 nights in a row that they've won. Fantastic, guys. 2 games in a row. Most excellent. And that was pretty much it. Just chatted with my son this morning before he went off to work. Yeah, so all the tile is laid for the floor. My husband just needs to do the baseboard tile. The advice we were getting from the guy at the store on the tile in the shower area. My husband thought he would be using all the large tile pieces for that area, and the guy advised him to use the smaller mosaic tile because with the angling down around the drain and everything. There's too much bending that was going to be happening. So the mosaic tile would be much easier to apply and work that out. Found out what to use to stick the stuff around stick the baseboard up. Same, not glue like the guy over there said. Same stuff. It's nice to talk to an actual tile person who does it all the time. Because my husband is not a newbie at construction, so he knows how to do things. He's just not familiar with tiling, so the few right words and it's all great. He has no problem with the saw and everything. He gets it, and it's coming along really well. It's gonna look so good. Okay, let's get to work. Talk to you later.